Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and I'm going to do another collection update called Running the Gauntlet. I did get a package today from a good friend who will remain nameless. Actually, it's from the last Shoegazer, and he sent me popcorn on VHS. Puppet Master 5 in a really cool slipcase. Love my Puppet Master movies. One of my favorite movies of all time, The Last Starfighter, was a Christmas tradition with me. Stringing the popcorn and cranberries and all. This is really cool. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, VHS. This thing is like mint. Very nice. Very nice. And he got me Tucker and Dale versus Evil on DVD, which is really cool. So thank you, Nick, so much for...
Who got you that stuff?
Nick! Hey! What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy! How
What's
you
up,
doing, man?
How you doing?
Good to see ya! Oh, man. You got your package, man.
I did.
I'm glad you like it. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
So this is Horrific Nightmares and The Last Shoegazer, and today we ran the Gauntlet.
Which was super fun.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to show our pickups. We're going to take turns and tell you where they're from and show you what we got.
Okay. Kick it off, buddy.
All right, man. Let's see. Ooh. One of the first places we went was Goodwill. And Nick actually found this for me, which is Occupants 2. River of Fear. There we go.
Looks really weird and
it does.
Like a really fun, interesting time.
It does. What'd you get, Nick?
I got an old childhood favorite, one that I've been meaning to get for a while. This is the original Batman movie. I've seen it so many times, but and I have the first couple seasons of the show, but I needed to get the movie as well, and it's still sealed, and it's the Holy Special Edition Batman. So we got that
Indeed.
one. Yeah.
And we were at a different Goodwill, and I got this movie called Insecure. Kind of looks like a thriller, sort of semi-horror movie.
Yeah, kind of a mixture.
Yeah,
looks
mixture.
like. Yep.
Don't look bad.
Cool. And I believe this came from the first Goodwill we were at. The Soul Survivors, the Killer Cut kind of has that cool metallic insert there.
I think Elijah Dushku was in that.
Yeah, and from the producers of I Know What You Did Last Summer and Urban Legend. Yeah.
Wes Bentley.
Yeah. That's cool. He was in, gosh, what was he in? Not Donnie Darko.
P2.
Yeah.
He was in P2.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and American Beauty.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about.
Yeah, he played the filmmaker.
Yep.
Yep. And from the first one, I got a couple books, which I'll show these real quick. The Egypt Game and the Midnight Library Voices. And then where did we go, Nick?
Well, next up we went to Sabres, right? That was the
FYE.
FYE. Well, yeah, let's dip into FYE here. We both we only got a couple things there, right?
Yeah, a few things.
Couple good deals.
Yeah, not much.
Didn't spend a whole lot of money at all.
Never.
No, we spent a crap ton of money. So yeah, and we did a lot of here. You need this. Here,
yes.
You need this, Jason. Yeah. So one that Jason handed to me, said you need this, is one that I've had in my hands a couple of times. It's We Are Still Here.
Yep.
This is a Dark Sky Films release, and yeah, excited to check that one out on Blu-ray.
Brand new too.
Yeah.
Great deal. And I picked up, it's not a great movie, but it is Ed Gein, The Butcher of Plainfield. Basically I got it for Kane Hodder because, we love Kane Hodder, of course, so had to have it. I think that was the dollar one. So,
yeah. And this was a used Scream Factory combo pack that I've actually almost ordered a couple times, but it is the original The Town That Dreaded Sundown with the Evictors movie on the DVD disc. So
Awesome double feature.
really excited. That's one that he and I have talked about a number of times on the phone during our numerous conversations this past year, and some of my other buddies have said you got to get this. So yeah, finally got it, and it's in like perfect condition. So I was really excited for that one.
And then I picked up a movie that's probably going to be terrible, but I couldn't pass it up for the price. It was called The Occupants because it was cheap. Why not?
Probably gonna suck.
It's probably going to
But
suck.
you're gonna love it every second of it.
I'm going to love every minute of it. The Occupants.
And the next one is has a bunch of used stickers on it, so it's probably been like through 3 different stores. But it is Dario Argento Opera.
Yes.
Finally got this. I can cross it off my list.
You need that.
I know.
You do. You need that.
So really excited about this one. I think next up from Argento is going to be The Church. I'm gonna get that next.
Well, that's he presents that one, but I think it's Michelle Suave. I think it is.
Okay, cool.
Which we're gonna get you into him too.
Yeah. Still learning some new names here, but this is a nice Anchor Bay release, and good condition DVD. So I was excited to finally get Opera. Can't wait to see that one.
And the next one I got is from a director that I have. I think his other stuff. I don't even know if I can read that. But you guys will probably know who this is. This is a Murder Party. Murder Party? Yeah. It's a horror comedy, but it's a lot of fun. It's pretty funny. So.
It says on the back, it's like Napoleon Dynamite meets the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Pretty much.
So wrap your mind around that one.
Indeed. Indeed, yeah. It's a fun one. Yeah.
Cool. Next one is my first Olive Films release. I saw this on, I believe, Hamilton Book has this one, but it's Stephen King's Thinner. Really enjoy this one. Not really, in my mind, a super scary one, but it's creepy what happens to him and kind of the witchcraft curse around it. So, for $7, it sounds like there's some goodies in there, some inserts, maybe a booklet, but yep, I love Stephen King, you guys know that, and it's my first copy of Thinner. So
another cheap one that's probably gonna suck. Yeah. This is called Natalies Lose Lose, but I couldn't pass it up with the cover. You gotta see the back. It looks even more brutal. Yeah. It looks like fun. But it was cheap, I figured. It was brand new too.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
What was that, like $2 something?
$2.99.
Not bad at all. Cool. This next one was one that was handed to me saying, you're buying this.
Yep.
This is Dead Birds. From how Jason described it, it's kind of like a Western that goes horribly wrong and dives into horrific mayhem.
Yep.
I'm always up for kind of a supernatural creature feature, which I don't know if that's what it's going to be, but it looks
pretty much
looks like a fun time. I like the looks of it. So that was like $4. So yep, looks pretty creepy.
I think before we do the main one,
we
should finish up with our little mini buys.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
So then I got this. Oh, I forgot one.
Uh-oh.
But this can go into your like mini buys too.
Yeah.
I did get this at Goodwill. Nick found this for me. This is Elvira, Mistress of Darkness, Mistress of the Dark, and it is actually an Anchor Bay, and it's a pretty pristine copy too. So looks really nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I already have this on DVD, but what was that, $1? Probably $1.
I think it was only like $1, but gotta love Elvira and Anchor Bay.
Yep.
And then these two were from Savers, so I'm dipping into Savers here. Jason always is talking about Savers, and I don't have any where I'm from. I have only one local Goodwill, and it's hit or miss. But yeah, first time in his Savers. I got Predator 2 to go with my nice recent Predator Blu-ray upgrade. So that was exciting. That one's in really good condition. I think that one has like a little insert in it. And then a really cool edition of The Abyss. This is like a special edition and like a really thick, nice gray. And it has
nice booklet in it too.
Yeah, the insert there, and then it's one of the ones that kind of has a front opening and a back opening with awesome special features, widescreen. So that's a good one. I don't have any stuff that looks like that, so nice ocean-based horror there that I love. So yeah.
Did you know I saw that movie theater?
I did not.
I did.
Oh man.
And this was the last thing I got at FYE.
Yeah.
I got my first Redemption Blu-ray, which is The Blood Beast Terror with Peter Cushing. You gotta love Peter Cushing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's awesome. So I can't wait to pop this in. Check it out.
Kino Lorber on the back there too, right?
Yeah, that's their Redemption line.
Cool. Cool. That's new to me too.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Cool.
I'm only 70 or 80 behind them.
Oh,
yeah.
You'll catch up in no time, I'm sure. Yeah.
Then, dun, dun, dun.
All right. So next, he shared with me today that they have a record and tape traders still around, and I'll share a little background on that. That's a really special place for me. I've mentioned my good friend Steven that passed away a number of years ago. He was my best childhood friend, and he and I, when we went on vacation together to our yearly Rehoboth, kind of my October birthday beach getaway, they had one right on like the main shopping strip there in Rehoboth, and I was really let down whenever I went the 1 year after he had passed, and it was finally gone, and it had turned into like some like boutique or something like that. It was like, no,
they can never turn into something good.
I know, and I think last year they were selling like crappy like cell phone cases or something out of it, and it's since closed up. So
it's a beach shop now.
The good old old days of buying some of my first round of awesome CDs and getting into good stuff there. That was all gone. So Jason said, "Hey, we're gonna go to Record and Tape Traders today," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
And only like 15 minutes away from here,
about half an hour.
ish, was it? Yeah. Okay, it all blurred together. We ran the gauntlet today,
yeah,
we hit everything
all day long.
Yeah, but we went there, and it was just like, it was nostalgic. All the wooden shelves that everything was stacked on, it was the same as the first one that I grew up going to with Steven. But now it's, going with someone new and awesome here this past year. Making a great connection with Jason, excuse me. I'm not getting choked up, by the way. I'm choking on my own spit. It was, we couldn't get out of there. We were like nervous Nellies running around there like, oh my goodness, look at this.
I would go out and get a drink and then come back in.
round two, round three.
Oh, what did I pass up?
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Gosh.
I didn't get it.
He passed up the Anchor Bay limited edition of what was the survival kit of the Sleepaway Camp franchise, and
$18.
Yeah, we both were like, okay, no, we just need to pretend like this isn't here, because we both have Sleepaway Camp movies, and we just needed to stop. So I'll share my first one. I couldn't leave there without a CD, because that's how I started with my first Record and Tape Traders, buying handfuls of CDs I got at the drive-in. Really heavy, almost mixed between what we say, like Rise Against and like Rage Against the Machine.
Also a little bit of Say Anything and The Cure.
Yeah. So it's like right in our wheelhouse. Awesome. I popped it in, and he's like, "Wow, this is awesome," and I forgot how much I loved it. If you guys are wanting to hear a good one, check out track 3. It's called One Armed Scissor. That is a really, really good one.
It is.
So,
They're very well. They were kind of a mismatch of a lot of things that were going on at the time.
Yep.
So, but
sounded really good though.
I liked them.
Yep.
And I actually got some really good stuff I've been wanting for a long time. Some of it Nick found for me, so he was the winner today.
Yeah.
I bought the last horror film, which is not a great film, but it does have Joe Spinell and Carolyn Monroe, and you just got to have it because of that. The Maniac, the whole Maniac vibe.
Troma Retro.
Yep.
In the corner, cool.
I've always wanted this, and I almost bought it on Blu-ray a couple times, but I didn't. So, what'd you get, Nick?
I got a new one to try. I've heard of it, but Jason, he kind of showed it to me, and then he put it back, and I went and grabbed it again. It's Dr. Giggles. So
Love Dr. Giggles.
Delightfully evil formula of slasher movie gags. One of the funniest put-ons within the horror film canon. So, it looks really good.
It's great.
So a new one to try.
The late great Larry Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tongue twister. And Joe, you'll like this one. I finally got the original Toxic Avenger, the director's cut, unrated, and Nick found this one for me. And actually, the next one I'm going to show. So I finally got Toxie #1. So, what'd you get, Nick?
I finally picked up one that I've heard. Actually, I think maybe Joe, you've shared a release of this, and I've made some comments about this one. But this is House by the Cemetery. This is released by TGG Direct.
Yep.
Yeah, it almost looks like a direct to or like a burnt on demand,
Kinda.
but it's not. But it's yeah, nice cover art. Has some special features there.
Actually, I have the same copy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it was what, $2.99, and then it said on sale $2.
Yep.
So, and it's someone took really good care of it. It's like brand new. So House by the Cemetery. I've kind of been interested in that one, so I finally got it. Yeah,
it's definitely a good one. And you know what? I'm gonna see your Lucio Fulci, and I'm gonna raise you one. I got Voices from Beyond. This is one I've always wanted to check out. This is an Image DVD, and I haven't heard great things about it, but I'm a big fan of Lucio Fulci, so really happy to have this. We'll have to check it out.
That's a cool cover too.
It is.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Very atmospheric.
Yeah.
Euroshot collection.
Yep. And the next one is a Scream Factory one that kind of jumped out early on there. A number of them did. I passed up a couple zombie ones, but I had to narrow it down because we ran the gauntlet today.
We did.
So
we did.
We
had a lot of stuff in our hands.
We did. Oh man. Yeah, and it took us what 10 minutes between the both of us at each stop to like filter out ones that we didn't want. But I got Deep in the Darkness.
Very good.
I already flipped it around to the alternate artwork. The other one I think had the creature. I don't know if you can see that, I don't know, but I kind of like that just as much, if not a little bit better. So Jason recommended that one to me,
It's a good
so I'm really excited to check that one out. And you guys know I'm a huge fan of Scream Factory, so.
Oh, you saved the best for last.
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll do this. So, another one that Nick found for me, Toxic Crusaders, the movie. This is another one I've been wanting to see. A children's cartoon. I think somebody recommended it to me that watched my one of my videos. But yeah, finally glad to have it. Yeah.
Cool.
It's cleanup time.
Yeah. Welcome to Tremorville.
Indeed.
Nice. Yeah, and the last one I'll show is the special edition of Trilogy of Terror.
Dark Sky.
Yeah, Dark Sky Films release. Feel like I've heard of this one, but this is yet another one that Jason kind of opened my eyes to, and he said this is really hard to find.
It is.
And when it is, it goes for a good bit of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just kind of show the inside
Excellent
of this.
copy too.
Yeah, I mean the disc is like brand new condition. I like the inside, a little bit of artwork there.
Black.
Yeah. So I'll show the back there, but really excited to check that out.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a great time. So thanks for pointing that out to me, buddy.
Yeah, man. I couldn't believe it was there, and for the price, I mean, you just got to get it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when we're done with this, I'll show you what it goes for.
Yeah, it was like $6. Something,
Yeah.
not even
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I got Frontiers. This has been on my list for a while. I've seen it, I don't know how many times. But this is a French film that's considered one of the most brutal. It's one of those After Dark films, but really, really good film. It's iconic. And it's been on my list for a long time.
Sounds good.
You ever heard of it?
No.
Good movie.
Can I have it?
There you go.
Here. No, he already gave me a bunch to take home. So we skipped the mail this time. We just hand delivered stuff to one another, which was really cool. And I'll show some of the stuff. I'll probably do a video when I get home at some point in the next couple of days. Share some stuff that Jason was going to mail to me. So, yeah.
And this is the last thing.
Yeah.
This is
it.
Dead Heat. This is a movie I have actually not seen, but I've heard everybody and their brother recommend it. And how can you go wrong with Joe Piscopo and, just Treat Williams?
Looks good.
Treat Williams. Midnight Madness collection. Pretty cheap. So, had to get it.
Yeah.
And that's it, guys.
Yeah.
I had a great time today.
Me too, man.
I did.
Yep.
We finally got together and did it.
Yep.
Ran
the gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
It was so cool getting to not only come in here and see kind of like where the magic happens, where you film your videos, and your house looked kind of completely different because you just get to see like this right here.
Yep.
So it's funny what you see in your mind is like sometimes the opposite
Completely
of what it really is. So just got done eating some good pizza with Jason and his wife. Yes, but he was a great host, and you know both he and his wife were, and it was just really nice making the drive, seeing his area. And now I know what it looks like where he says you know he makes all his stops.
Yep.
We just went into every single place.
Just about.
Yeah, and
There
I
was
think,
a lot more though.
yeah, so that'll be next year,
Yeah.
and we're
The Super Gauntlet.
yeah the Super Gauntlet.
Part
So
two.
yeah, stay tuned until next year.
Yes.
Instead of until next Nightmare.
Yeah.
So this is about Last Nightmare
For this week.
For this week.
Yeah.
We were gonna watch
Hey, maybe
the movie,
Deep
but
in the Darkness next week.
maybe.
Maybe.
How about it? So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
We're gonna try and make this a tradition, and
Yep.
maybe even get our families together during our beach trip in October when we're my family's down this way. So
Yep.
yeah. All right, man.
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.